SaveWithConrad.com.
Eric Ward in Franklin, Tennessee. I first heard about Save with Conrad through a couple wrestling broadcasts I listened to. 83 Weeks and What Happened When with Tony Schiavone, and I decided to reach out, and I'm so glad that I did. It was an absolute fabulous process. I was in a transition mode, recently sold a home, and I was looking for a mortgage on a new home purchase. And Diana and the team at Supreme Lending was there to help me out. They were absolutely fabulous to work with. They were knowledgeable, responsive, and made the process incredibly smooth. And I'll tell you this, the online portal was an absolute game changer. It provided regular updates at every step, giving me full visibility into where we were at in the process. And on closing day, everything moved so fast that even my real estate agent was shocked. I'm telling you, I couldn't have been happier with the experience and would highly recommend Save with Conrad to anyone looking for a seamless mortgage process. I'm Eric Ward from Franklin, Tennessee, and I got into my dream home with SaveWithConrad.com.
NMLS number 2129, Equal Housing Lender.
SaveWithConrad.com. Hey, it's Conrad Thompson, and you're listening to What Happened When? With the voice of your childhood, Tony Schiavone. Tony, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm doing great, Conrad. How you doing?
Better than I deserve. How you doing?
I'm doing great, man. It's just, life and trying to put pieces together of, at this age and trying to be a good husband and a good father and
why start now?
A good employee and not trying to be a good friend because I never was a good friend. And
facts,
trying to sit here and, I was wondering the other day when I was looking up in the sky and saw all the clouds in the sky kind of passing by. And I just wondered, what's this all about? Well, one day I'm doing baseball, and then I met the Crockett's, and then I'm doing wrestling, and then I start having a family, and the next thing I know, I'm in Georgia, and I just wonder, there's a lot of questions in the universe you have to ask yourself sometimes, and
like fucking magnets, how do they work?
Yeah, that's one, I guess. I didn't think about that, but let's talk about magnets if you want to.
I'm down. Yeah.
Yeah. How do they work?
I don't know. I was hoping at your advanced age you could tell us. You're like the Mr. Wizard, of all things hillbilly science. Like,
right.
I was looking at my
right
off my back porch, and I saw they got this tree kind of hanging over the lake, and got the leaves starting to fall off, and the branches are hanging lower to the water, and it was a pretty tall tree. Yeah. And I started looking at the tree, and I started thinking about your Paul Orndorff story. And I think I might actually call that the Orndorff tree.
The Orndorff tree, yeah.
Why don't you just, for some of our listeners who may be new to the show, maybe not day one listeners, could you explain what an Orndorff tree might be?
I was having dinner with Paul Orndorff in Orlando. This was back when we were doing our TV shows in Orlando, WCW, and we were having dinner. It was a couple of us, and we were talking about all the silly things we did when we were a kid. And Paul looked at me very seriously. He said, "Did you ever climb a tree and take a shit once you got up to way far in the tree, take a shit just to see what it looked like falling to the ground?" And I went, no. Has any human being, Paul, except you, done that? And he just kind of looked away like, well, I probably shouldn't have said that about the way I am. But Paul shits up a tree, down a tree, did.
Rest I love it so much.
Rest in peace, Paul Orndorff. By the way, I know that DJ Turnup is here. And
hell yeah, he is.
The only reason DJ Turnup is here is that he has sent me a countdown, a couple of them, and he wants to hear it. DJ, I do not have your countdown loaded for tonight. I'll try to get it loaded next week. And what we have to do with DJ Turnup is we have to load his countdown, send it to our friends, and have them check it now for being able to use it.
Oh, yeah. Because of YouTube.
Because of YouTube, right.
Yeah.
So,
well, listen, we appreciate the love and the collaboration. It's always fun to hear something new from DJ Turnup. And if I had to guess, it's probably you speaking very inappropriately. There's probably some dirty language.
I don't remember me doing that, but if that's what you say, then that's what you say.
Here's what I say.
Yeah.
As everybody's listening to this, how fucking excited are you, Tony, that we are done with political ads?
Isn't it wonderful?
Just let it be over with. And as folks are listening to this, no more political ads. Praise be.
Did you get a lot of junk mail?
Yeah, I get a lot of junk mail. I get a lot of junk text messages. But
Yeah.
the deal is, over the weekend, most of the things I watch, I can just DVR and fast forward the commercials. Like even wrestling, that's usually how I watch it. But for football, you kind of got to watch it live. And so I've been doing the YouTube football TV gimmick. So you got 4 games at once. So I'm not really watching any commercials, but I found myself at a bar restaurant over the weekend, really excited to watch Texas A&M and South Carolina. And dude, every commercial in the stop set for every single break was the same political stuff. It's like, I've never wanted a dick pill commercial so bad in my life.
Well, it's not really going to probably get much better.
Yeah.
As you and I are recording this, we have no idea what the election is going to bring on a national level or a local level, but it's going to be a fucking mess wherever it is. And I'm just so glad, again, that I'm the age that I am. And so I'll die soon, and all you young fuckers can deal with this stuff, and I won't have to.
Tony, who was your favorite president as a kid? I'm not saying once you became an adult, but like when you're a little kid, you're just learning about presidents. There's George Washington and there's Abraham Lincoln and all that. Did you have a favorite as a kid?
Well, oddly enough, when I was a kid, it was Richard Nixon.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you do a Richard Nixon impression?
No, I can't.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's just because my mom and dad were Republicans, and they had George Wallace, who's from your state. He was running against them as an independent. And then I believe Hubert Humphrey was running against him at one time. And then of course Nixon, went down, and and that's what I remember. I can remember this, and let's have this be the end of it. I was 5 years old, had just turned 6.
5 years old.
Just turned 6. And I remember distinctly playing on the floor of the living room, and a flash came across that President Kennedy had been shot.
Oh, wow.
And my mom couldn't believe it. So she walked in and she had to wash her hair. Now, I don't know how it is these days, but back in those days, a lot of women would go to the kitchen sink and wash their hair.
What do you mean you don't know how it is these days? You have a wife.
Yeah, she doesn't wash her hair in the kitchen sink.
Okay.
So mom would wash her hair in the kitchen sink, and I remember hearing that he had died. And I walked in the kitchen, and there was a hot water heater, had a very small kitchen, and there was a sink, and mom was washing her hair. And I stood right between the hot water tank and the sink. I looked up at mom, said, "Mom, they just said he died." She went, "No, they didn't." I said, "Yes, they just said he died." And she dried her, rinsed out, dried her hair off, and ran in and sat in front of the TV with me. And that's one of those things that, I'm 6 years old, and I remember that. Isn't that amazing?
It's a big deal.
It was a big part of, and is a big hard part of the history of this country. So yeah, he was there when I was 6, and then of course Lyndon Johnson, and on and on and on from there. So,
well, listen, I'm glad that you're here with us today. Of course, we're excited to be talking about a little Ring of Honor action today, Tony. This is a special match we're going to watch today because this show in particular was all about Samoa Joe and Kobashi. And it was like an all-time classic. I mean, I remember the date that the show went down. It was October 1st, 2005. And, those really important matches, they make an impression. People remember them for a long time, sort of like, Labor Day weekend 2020, the Mimosa Mayhem match.
yeah.
I mean, think about how many little kids will never forget the very first Mimosa Mayhem match.
Well, I know you won't, because you bring it up about every other week.
Well, it's the best match in AEW history.
Well, there's been other great matches, but that has to rank with one of the most memorable. And to me, that that just shows you the genius of Chris Jericho, because Chris Jericho knows how to do things that will stick in your memory.
All right, guys, let's be honest. We've all got our favorite hoodie, our favorite pair of sweatpants, our favorite t-shirt. And man, I'll wear them so often that it looks like I have no wardrobe at all, but it's my favorite. So I want to wear it all the time. And then I'm disappointed when it wears out and, well, I don't feel like I can wear it in public anymore. I just wish that when I found my favorite shirt, I didn't just have one of them. And that's why I love True Classic. Man, they have figured out what guys want. It's the right fit. It's not too big and it's not too tight. You can use these clothes, whether you're trying to be casual or you're trying to dress it up. It's perfect for everyday use, and you can get them in 3, 6, and 9 packs. True Classic gets what us dudes want. Once we find something that fits right, we don't want one of them. Man, we don't want to think about it anymore. Give me 3 of them. Give me 6 of them. Give me 9 of them. I'm talking about t-shirts, hoodies, jeans, premium products at an affordable price. That's what you can expect from True Classic. But what I like best, the shirts, man. It's a perfect fit. Snug in the arms and chest, just the right amount of room in the midsection, if you know what I mean. And this time of year, they can really hook you up with things like long sleeve Henleys. What about the waffle hoodies? Yes, they've got the joggers, the button-ups, the jeans, and more. But the activewear, that is really a game changer this time of year. Like right now in Alabama, it's kind of chilly in the morning, but man, it gets warmer as the day goes on. Well, the activewear is even good for that because it's moisture wicking, it's quick dry, and it's got odor control. My wife really thanks you guys for that. You can mix and match this to work with your lifestyle, whether you're trying to dress it up to go to work or maybe to go out or just around the house. It's a 100% perfect fit guarantee, and they even make returns easy. That's why True Classic has more than 4 million customers and over 200,000 reviews. And let me just remind you that True Classic's ultra comfortable, perfect fitting essentials make for the perfect gift for the men in your life. Don't get dad a shirt. Hook him up. Get him a 3-pack. Get him a 6-pack. Get him a 9-pack. When he finds a shirt, he likes the way it fits. He likes the way it makes him feel. He's going to want more of them. That's what I love best about True Classics. These things never go out of style. You can mix and match. You can wear it year round. And more importantly, when we find the right fit, give me more of it. Give me one of those in every color. The holidays are here, and True Classics ultra comfortable, perfect fitting essentials make for the perfect gift for you and the other men in your life. So if you're ready to upgrade your closet, shop now and unlock big savings during their huge sale. Just go to my exclusive link at trueclassic.com/WHW to save. That's trueclassic.com/WHW. Please support our show and tell them we sent you in the year with holiday cheer. Thanks to True Classic.
Hey, Scout, what are you doing, baby girl? Yep, she's my girl.
Hey, are you worried?
No.
Depending as we're recording right now, as you said, it's Monday night. Because we're doing it after Raw, baby. Monday nights, 9:00 Central, 10 Eastern. It's fun little late night action.
Yeah.
What if tomorrow, as we're recording this, we find out that Dave Silva's got to leave?
Got a leak?
Leave? Like, what if he's got to make like a tree and leave?
Is Dave going somewhere?
Well, I don't know. He's trying to get his way to a swing state. I don't know what's going on, but I don't know that they can get him over the wall.
Got it.
Maybe they could get him. I don't think he'd fit through the slats. I don't know how they're going to do this.
No.
Would it be like Operation Dumbo Drop? They just put like a sheet in a helicopter and just lower him in?
It would be called Operation Dumbass Drop.
Okay.
Now
I could see that.
Yeah.
That could work.
Yeah. Well, you never know. We may be in a chaos the rest of the month. Who knows? Civil war, fights break out, bullets are flying, dogs and cats living together, rain and fire.
You and I are going to be here watching terrible wrestling.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I love terrible wrestling.
I do too, but we're not going to get to see much terrible wrestling. It is going to be a good show today. We mentioned that we're going to be watching Kobashi versus Samoa Joe. Went down in New York City, October 1st, 2005. It is a huge show, and we're going to watch the entire show, but the actual main event That's what everybody's fired up about. Have you ever seen this, Kenta Kobashi and Samoa Joe?
No, I haven't. But I can say that Samoa Joe, to me, is one of the great professionals I've ever worked with.
Yeah, hell yeah. All time.
I'm telling you. Joe is just like, if you ask Joe to go do an interview, I know I've talked about this before. You say, Joe, we got a pre-tape for you to do. You say, okay. And he goes right then, gets the belt. If he's a champion, goes right then. Never, some guys will go and they'll fuck off, and it's hard to find them. Not Joe, So got a lot of time for Joe.
You had so much fucking hate in your heart when you said they'll fuck off. Like that F was just hanging.
Fuck off.
Fuck off.
Chasing wrestlers down is going to be the end of me. I'm telling you that.
What's the funny? I don't want you to name any names.
Okay.
But what's the funniest thing you found someone doing? Like they're not where they're supposed to be. So you're going looking for them.
Oh, well.
And you found them. Mm-hmm. But boy, this is a funny story because they were.
I don't know if there's any funny place that they were, but I do know I've told them, okay, we need you to go do a pre-tape. They go, okay, let me get dressed, because we want them, if later that night they're wrestling, we want them in full gear. And they say, okay, let me go get dressed. Give me 20 minutes. I said, I'll give you 15. They went, okay. 15 minutes later, I go in the locker room. They're sitting in there and they got one fucking sock on. And they're bullshitting with the guys. And I go, if you don't want to fucking do this, it's fucking fine. If you don't want to get over, it's fucking fine. No, I'm sorry. I just got to talk in here. You say, yeah, the fuck. Apparently, when some of these kids' mother was telling them to do something, they would not do it. So,
how does that make you feel?
Pissed off.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Are you going to start punching people in their dicks, or what's the plan?
No, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. But
you didn't even really consider punching them in the dick.
No, it would not do any good.
You don't have any confidence in your ability to
punch in the dick?
Well, just that.
Well, if I punch somebody in the dick, I'm going to get put up in front of HR, and I don't need that. But I can.
Hubert Ray? Who are you talking about?
Yeah, no, not Hubert Ray. Harry Remus.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Not familiar with his work. Let me Google him right
now. Yeah, you should be.
Harry Remus.
Okay.
Wow.
I know you are familiar with his work, because I know you. Okay. Anyway.
The Harry Potter guy?
Yeah, the Harry Potter guy. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have no idea where this conversation is going, with the exception of sometimes guys are hard. It's like
Harry Remus was hard.
No, some guys are difficult to get to where they're going. Okay. So I'll do this. I'll go, okay, we're getting ready to do an interview. If you will stand right here, right in front. You ready? Yes, I'm ready. I'll get your tag team partner, or I'll go find the person doing the interview. Stay right here. Don't move. Okay, won't move. I go, I come back, they're gone. Every fucking time, they're gone. And I say, what about don't move? Don't you understand? And I don't know, I guess it's the kids these days, I don't know. So anyway, so there you go. That's just, where are we going with this? Oh, Samoa Joe.
Yes.
Professional. Okay. There's a handful of just guys you can depend on. Maybe two hands full of guys you can depend on. And he's one of the tops. Like, not only that, you know what? He gives you great matches, doesn't he? He really does. I mean, for a guy his size, he can move. He can do a lot of things. He's legit strong and legit tough guy. Just a lot of time for him.
Well, we got a lot of time for this match. We want you to watch along with us. I want to remind you that Honor Club is still a thing and one of the best values in all of wrestling. Sign up now over at watchroh.com. The entire event is available at watchroh.com as a part of the Honor Club. Go sign up. We're going to be skipping around and highlighting some of the action from this show, some of our favorite talents who still have a connection with Ring of Honor today. And again, this went down on October 1st, 2005 in New York. And Tony, before we get going, James Elkry, he's heard it. He's got an good word that you, my friend, are the best dick puncher this side of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
That is the report coming straight to us from 411fuckcheat.com.
Yeah. Well, James Elkry is noted full of shit.
Really?
Yeah, very much so.
Okay. DJ Turnup is with us. He's disappointed that you're ignoring all of his emails and all this hard work that he's put into it. But he says, who had a better stunner, Disco Inferno or Mikey Whipwreck? I don't remember if I asked this question already. The days are starting to blur together. If I did, disregard, LOL. What do you think, Tony? Who had a better stunner, Mikey Whipwreck or your great close personal friend, Disco Inferno?
Mikey Whipwreck probably did.
Really?
Yeah, because Mikey could work. Disco didn't know how to work.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Nor sell. Nor nothing.
Bad Money Slim is reminding us all some important news. As you're listening to this, tomorrow is Tony's birthday. Hey now. Happy birthday to you. Tony, what's it feel like to be 69 years old? That's so cool. You're going to have a lot of fun at 69, aren't you? I bet you've already got fun pajamas, maybe some jerseys. You're ready to go with the 69.
It's 67, you dumbass. Okay.
No, Wikipedia is lying on you.
Yeah, I know. So Bad Money Slim sent me a birthday present.
Did he?
Yeah. And I appreciate this. This is a tiny TV, and it's a real working TV. And it has many clips from the Batman TV series on it. And Slim, you're the man. I appreciate it. And so I really want to watch it, but I hate to take it out of the box, so I'm just setting it on one of the shelves here as a collector's item in the Batcave. Thank you.
You know
so
what
much,
would
the
be
man.
cool with that?
What's that?
You know what would be cool with that?
I don't.
What if you did like in the 90s?
Yeah.
When they had adult movies on pay-per-view and they would scramble them. So it did one of these deals.
Yeah.
All the kids my age, when they see this deal, they're still like, I think I saw a brown circle. Oh, was that an elbow? I think I saw, that may have been a side boob. Oh, that may have been a butt. I think a little TV that had the scrambles.
Yeah.
That might be it.
Yeah.
Make the kids work for it again.
Do you think it's odd? We've got Megan Nelson with us. Do you think it's odd that she knows that Spice TV was on Channel 99?
No. I mean, she likes to get down. That's what that means.
That's I guess so. It's weird.
And you know what else I know?
Yeah.
That you love your Lumen. Lumen is the world's first handheld metabolic coach. It's a device that measures your metabolism for your breath. And on the app, it lets you know if you're burning fat or carbs. It gives you tailored guidance to improve your nutrition, your workouts, your sleep, and even your stress management. Here's what it sounds like when you breathe into your Lumen first thing in the morning. And you'll know what's going on with your metabolism, whether you're burning mostly fats, because all you got to do is wake up first thing and breathe into your Lumen just like this. And then Lumen will give your ass a personalized nutrition plan for that day based on your measurements from your breath that sounded a lot like this. You can breathe into it before and after your workouts and meals. Here's what it might sound like before you breathe into your Lumen, before your workout. This is what that would sound like. And here's what it'll sound like after your workout when you breathe into your Lumen. And then you'll know exactly what's going on in your body in real time. Lumen's going to give you tips to keep you on top of your health game. Your metabolism is like your body's engine. It's how your body turns the food you eat into the fuel that keeps you going. Sometimes that engine backfires and it sounds like this. Because your metabolism is at the center of everything your body does, optimal metabolic health translates to a whole bunch of benefits like easier weight management, improved energy levels, better fitness results, better sleep, etc. You'll get so much better sleep that at night when you sleep, it'll sound like this. Lumen gives you recommendations to improve your metabolic health with each breath. Lumen's recommendations are designed to improve your pre and post workout fueling for better performance and recovery, so you can power through your toughest workouts and add on muscle mass. So if you want to take the next step in improving your health, go to lumen.me/WHW for 15% off your Lumen. That's lumen.me/WHW for 15% off your purchase. And we thank you, Lumen, for sponsoring today's episode. That is one of the more fun commercials we've ever done. Lumen.me/WHW. LUMEN.me/WHW. Tony, I don't know why this is fun, but I know it is. And without further ado, I'm ready to watch a little Ring of Honor action. You ready?
Yeah, this is going to be about an hour and 45 worth of footage, and I guess we can track it. Is our commentary on here?
Yep.
Okay. Would it be our good buddy? Well, who would it be on here?
You'll find out.
Okay.
I think it's Gabe Sapolsky.
Is who?
Gabe Sapolsky, I think.
Okay. All right, then. Ready?
I'm ready whenever, it starts playing or whatever, I guess.
Right.
I don't know.
And 3, 2, 1, play.
Can't play unlicensed music.
Dun dun. Oh, they were playing unlicensed music back then?
Yeah. They didn't give a shit.
Of course. Yeah. Well,
they didn't give one shit.
Yeah, the Crockett's in the early years didn't either. So, well, you know what? None of the old territories did back then.
How about this, man? It's Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh my God, Claudio!
Europe's most money-making man.
What was his gimmick back then?
He was Europe's most, or Sweden's most money-making man.
Oh God,
Claudio Castagnoli, Sweden's most money-making man.
Here's a real pro too. I was talking about Samoa Joe being a real pro.
Yes, sir. You said
Claudio's one of them too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Just he's one of the guys I'm really glad is with us. And he's so athletic. Holy smokes. Okay, I guess that's Bobby Cruz over on the right.
Yep, and that's one of your referees on the left.
Is that Paul Turner?
Yep, Paul Cruz with you.
Wow. I'm so glad that our company is able to give guys good jobs that deserve it.
No doubt.
Yeah, like Bobby Cruz and like Paul and obviously Claudio. Where is this? This is New York City?
Yes, sir.
Okay. This obviously isn't Madison Square Garden, but it's New York City. Okay.
No, Ring of Honor never ran Madison Square Garden. It was a New Japan show once, but that was it.
Would you look at this?
How about that? A little Colt Cabana at the Cabana. Yeah, he was coming out to the real deal there.
Yeah.
This is at the New Yorker Hotel in New York, New York.
New Yorker Hotel. So, Colt is, I guess, known as the father of wrestling podcasts. Is that correct?
Yeah, he was the OG of wrestling podcasts and hustling your merch and pro wrestling tees. And I mean, what Matt Cardona did, Colt Cabana crawled so Matt Cardona could ruin, sort of deal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. It almost looks like stop action here, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's because it's a shitty playback from Mr. Dave Silva today.
Oh, Dave Silva's doing our playback and the
I said I was ready to download it. He said, "No, I'm playing it." So now we're watching it, and it looks like it's
shit.
Stop motion animation.
Yeah. That's because the internet must be really shitty right outside of San Antonio, Texas.
Well, listen, they're having cartels drop off human hearts on this front lawn. He's been stressed out. I think we'll just have to live with stop motion.
Look at Colt with Colt 45 on there.
Maybe this is how we get the workaround from YouTube. Maybe we just have Silva stream it all, because no footage in the world works at 1 frame per second. But
all right, what a great opening match for us.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty fired up about this, because you've never seen this version of Claudio Castagnoli, right?
No, I've not. And I'm going to be very honest with you. I have seen, we took a look at 4 Bryan Danielson matches against my great broadcast partner. And we've also seen Cody lose the Ring of Honor World title to Dalton Castle, I believe. And aside from Cody and Dalton and Bryan and Nigel, I don't think I've seen much of any Ring of Honor at all. So I'm not that familiar with Ring of Honor, with the exception of the matches that we are shooting now, right? I'm not that familiar with the Ring of Honor history.
Yeah.
But I do know that just recently, one of the owners of Ring of Honor, passed away.
Yeah, you're thinking of Joe Koff. He was the guy who ran it. He didn't actually own it, but he was running it for St. Clair.
Okay. Yeah, and I know a lot of people thought had a very, very lot of good things to say about Joe Koff.
A lot of people really like Kerry Silkin and Joe Koff. Yeah. And not a lot of people are fans of the original creator and founder of Ring of Honor, but I don't really know him. I haven't had a bunch of dealings with him, but he's always been cool with me. Like,
all right. Yeah.
A handful of times I've seen him. Have you met Rob Feinstein before?
Met who?
Rob Feinstein. Didn't you do an RF video shoot way back when?
Yes, I did. That's him. He's one of the owners of
RF Video, the guy you did the shoot interview with. He created Ring of Honor.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, he was the ECW guy, so he sold all the ECW television tapes and fan cams. So he would like go shoot their house shows, Tony, and then he would sell those tapes. And when ECW went under, well, now he was like, well, shit, besides shoot interviews, what new wrestling can I sell tapes of? Because I don't own anything.
Yeah.
So he decided, hey, I'll just create a super indie. So in February of 2002, he started a super independent called Ring of Honor. And he was bringing in the best independent wrestlers from all over the world. And they started shooting it. And now he had video cassettes to sell.
Wow.
And 4 months later, Jeff Jarrett started TNA. So Ring of Honor and TNA were started 4 months apart in 2002.
How about that? And today they're still around.
They're still around.
That's something.
And there's lots of rumor and innuendo that, maybe Ring of Honor is going to become a television property. And we're not here to break news, but man, if there is any such deal like that on the horizon, what a great thing that is for the entire wrestling industry.
Yeah, it is. I haven't heard that, to be honest with you, but there's listen, there's a lot. I stay out of things a lot.
Yeah, of course you do.
I just do. It's the best way.
Yeah.
Best way. Let things develop on their own. Not only that, I hate the rumor mill. Hate it.
Oh, I know you run from that.
Yeah.
You wind up blocking people's phone numbers.
Absolutely. Going to their house, shitting in a bag, setting it on fire.
Paul Orndorff in their front yard.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I remember back in, it started back in the WCW days when, there was rumors about our demise and what's going to happen and no one knew. And I just turned all that shit off. I did.
Attaboy.
That's like James L. Corey just said. The less you know, the better off you are. You're damn right.
Well, I think we all know, listening to this, Tony Schiavone, you don't know shit. So you're in a great position.
I love not knowing shit, man.
It's the best place to be.
Love not know. Can we listen to a little bit of this commentary? I'm interested to hear.
Fuck yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Interesting submission hold right here, stretching out the arms of Colt Cabana, putting pressure on his neck as well, trying to wear him down as Paul Turner checks on his condition. Cover.
Only a 2 count. Once again, you see the European influence in a what looks like a relatively simple hold, pulling back on the arms of his opponent. Normally that's a move in the American style of wrestling where you would see the competitor drive the knee between the shoulder blades to add the emphasis. Claudio had his back facing the other way.
Look at this display of power by Double C. Cabana's a big guy to be holding up for a delayed vertical suplex like this. He's got the size, he's got the power, he's got the confidence. Double C can go places in professional wrestling, and especially here in ROH.
Oh, he held him up there too long, inside cradle.
Only 2.
And you heard the crowd chanting along with CC on that maneuver. Cover by Cabana.
Again, only 2.
CC.
Oh, there you go, Tony. What do you think of the way Ring of Honor used to look and feel and sound?
Yeah, they tried to make it sound like, a legitimate athletic competition. And I love how they go CC because both of them are CCs. So I don't know who CC is, right? Colt Cabana, Claudio Castagnoli.
Commentary there was Dave Prazak and Lenny Leonard.
Okay. I think I know Dave, don't I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I imagine you've met him.
Yeah.
You probably met Lenny Leonard by now.
I may have. Bobby Cruz,
say, unless they're handing me a check or jacking me off, I don't really remember their names.
Bobby Cruz tells this story a lot. That when he and I first met, I don't know if you remember this or not, but it was the very first Starcast.
Okay.
Yeah, and we're back there, and I'm doing these interviews with fans, right? Back and forth with fan. He's over there announcing fans as Ring of Honor, the new Ring of Honor World Champion. And he came up to me and said, "Hey, I'm Bobby Cruz. Nice to meet you." I went, "Yeah," like that. And he says, "You just kind of blew me off." I said, "I would never do that to anybody."
Yes, you would. Yes, you would.
No, I would not.
I've seen you do it many times.
No, you're a lie. Okay.
No,
you are.
You're saying Bobby Cruz is a lie?
Yeah, he's a lie too.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a big fucking lie. Okay.
Well,
okay.
It's a good thing you said what you said last week. You're on the program.
What did I say last week?
I don't remember, but it wasn't very.
Well, go ahead and lie about it because you're lying about everything else.
Oh, okay, fine. Fuck it.
Yep. Okay. So anyway, he says I blew him off, and I said I don't remember it that way. I'm sorry. So I make sure to tell everybody how great of a ring announcer Bobby Cruz is, and Bobby also. I made mention of the fact that Justin Roberts is the best ring announcer in the business, and Arcadiara is doing a good job. I said that on this program. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
Hey, Justin Roberts, by the way, has a whole rap track named after him now from West Side Gun. Did you see that?
No.
Yeah, on the actual album, it's got Psycho Sid on it. Sid Vicious, but on the back, one of the tracks is named Justin Roberts, and it's Justin Roberts introducing West Side Gun.
Wow,
how cool is that?
So anyway, I just wanted to finish it up by saying I omitted Bobby Cruz's name from when I was running down the ring announcers, and Bobby Cruz is a phenomenal ring announcer as well.
Oh, wait, so you blew him off at the first Starcast, and you blew him off last week when you were talking about ring announcers.
A couple weeks ago, yeah, and he reminded me.
Wow.
So I didn't blow him off at the first Starcast, but
wait, you said he reminded you of it. What did he do? Did he?
Well, he's like you. He's like you. He's a great ring announcer, but like you, he's a lie. So,
all right. So there's your clickbait headline for 411fuckshoot.com. Tony Schiavone calls legendary Ring of Honor ring announcer Bobby Cruz a lie.
Okay.
Put it in all caps. A lie. Hey, look who it is. It's Matt Sydal, Daddy-O.
Wow, man.
Matt Sydal and Azriel and Christopher Daniels with Alice in Danger. This is a three-way dance coming up here, Tony Tone.
Tremendous.
By the way, do you know who Alice in Danger is?
I don't, but I know who Christopher Daniels is.
I hope no one in the live chat says who Alice in Danger is. No one say. Let's let Tony take a look and see if he can guess.
Okay. I do also want to say that Christopher Daniels, as everybody knows, works in our front office, and I didn't know this. I think you told me this on one of our podcasts that Christopher Daniels is just with a lot of the young kids, a true legend.
Yes.
From independent wrestling. And I talked to him about that. I said, CD, I apologize because I was out of the business for all those years, but I didn't realize how big of a deal you were. And he's being very humble and everything. And he says, I get it. I don't worry about it. This is Azrael.
Yep.
Should I know who this is?
Nope.
Okay. See, obviously, he doesn't still wrestle. Hang on a second. What's up, sweetie? Lay down.
What's Sweetie doing?
She's moving around in her bed. She wants to be anywhere Dad is.
Yeah, it turns out Azrael is still wrestling.
I
just looked it up. He just wrestled in September 21st in Connecticut. Then he had a match in July. He had 3 in June, 4 in May. So yeah, he's still moving around a little bit in the New Jersey, Connecticut area.
Huh.
Very That's cool. Awesome.
We'll say hello to, we know that James O'Corai is here. Antonio Santos is returned.
Hell yeah.
He's with us. Antonio, good to see you with us here.
Look Bobby here, man. Christopher Daniels. You're going to love this look from way back when.
Bobby KF5 GTX is with us.
Whoop, whoop. We love us some Bobby around here.
Greg Jacobson has joined us. Amy Vaughn. What's up, Amy?
Hey now.
Dave McClay. Beauregard Rippey. Okay. Derek Zoo. I'm sure I'm missing somebody.
Derek Zoo's the man.
All right. And of course, Megan Nelson is with us. She took a break from watching her porn to hook in with us.
What do you think of this look here for Christopher Daniels?
Freaking cool, man.
It's a cool look, dude. He has a distinctive look. Like in an alternate universe, he was a very successful Hollywood actor.
Yeah.
Like he looks like a character actor. What's that line from Big Kahuna? He has a face full of character.
Oh, very good.
Yeah, so listen, I want you to take a look at Allison Danger. Let me give you a hint. She is related to someone in the business, someone that you know, like, and trust.
Know, like, and trust.
Yep.
That kind of narrows it down. The fallen angel, Christopher Daniels. Well, we're not getting a good shot of her, so I can't tell.
Well, we will get a good shot of her.
Okay.
Eventually. Going to do some ring introductions here.
Yeah. Beauregard said that CD really doesn't look too different in the ring now. And he's right. You know, he's just aged some. And
I mean, really, when you think about guys like Christopher Daniels or Chris Jericho or Jeff Jarrett, if you notice anything, it's that they're a half a step slower is all.
Right.
But otherwise, like Jeff Jarrett physically looks actually better than he did when he was, in his youth.
Oh, my God. Absolutely. It's time for a 3-way dance.
Of course, they used to have big stories for Christopher Daniels. I don't think he had one right here. This almost feels like a match with not much backstory. They're just going to go tear it up and do their thing. Well, listen, production isn't what it is now with an actual television company. We're helping with all this. So Allison Danger is the real life sister of Steve Carino.
Really?
Yeah.
How about that? Oh, well, I have a lot of time for Steve Carino.
How could you not? One of the real good dudes of wrestling.
The only problem is he hates the Atlanta Braves because he's a Phillies fan.
And he's friends with Jeff Jones. So that's two.
Well, that's strike two.
Yeah. Okay? Yeah.
So
when did you know that Jeff Jones was full of shit? Do you remember?
Probably the first time I met him.
Wow. So you were figuring it out quick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Do you think at your advanced age you can spot bullshit faster?
I've always been able to spot bullshit. Always. Ask Lois. She knows. I can spot bullshit a mile away. I'll come away with I'll come away with some of our shows, and I'll be walking back, and I'll go, boy, I was really full of shit tonight. I can't even spot my own bullshit. Oh.
Well, I'll be honest, as your friend and a fan of AEW, I love to hear your bullshit. I can hear when you're filibustering.
Yes.
And it makes me really happy.
Yeah.
Because I know in that moment,
yeah,
you're just struggling. You're in the battle. Let me get out of this sentence. If I can finish this fucking sentence, I can get to the next one.
Huh. There was a great moment during the main event recently on Collision. If you listen closely to it, I'm in the midst of promoting something, and I stopped. I just went on to the next thing. Fans, we got to say that we've got something going. Stop. Pause. It just. It was one of my favorite. It was one of my favorite moments as a commentator, knowing that I was saying something I shouldn't have, and I better stop. Instead of trying to dig myself out of this hole, I'm just going to sit down.
It's like when Cassio's buddy was telling me about getting pegged first time.
Yeah.
He told the lady, "You better stop before I get embarrassed."
How is Cassio, huh? Is he all right?
Oh, man, he's so good.
Good.
Just slinging it around, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Putting up numbers.
These guys are having a very good three-way dance, despite the stutter that Dave Silva's playing for us in his. If you guys, if you want to watch on your own, we suggest you do.
Yeah, or watch ROH.com. Join the Honor Club, you nothing happening motherfucker.
Exactly.
By the way, we've still got a really fun match to come. We've got coming up next, Nigel McGuinness and Jay Lethal.
Oh.
Then we'll watch Rodrick Strong and Jimmy Rave.
Oh.
And then it's time for the main event, Kenta Kobashi and Samoa Joe.
Anytime I can see a Nigel McGuinness match, I'm in.
Okay. You're in for a treat today, man. Him and Jay Lethal is going to be fun.
I bet. So they recorded this at a hotel.
The New Yorker Hotel. Back then, their business was, they didn't have pay-per-view. So this is all just DVD sales.
Oh, okay. So there was no like YouTube thing back then, right?
They sold 8. Yeah, that didn't really exist here. I don't think YouTube was a thing even until 2006.
Right.
But no, the way they did this is they sold 800 tickets. They made money on that. And I would imagine, I don't remember, but I would imagine they did some sort of a meet and greet with Kenta Kobashi for more money to offset that.
Right.
Probably did some sort of a shoot interview or something. And then they sold it on DVD.
I can see where, and of course, I know we've watched some Impact, TNA, if you will. I can see where ECW and this is the forerunners to what pro wrestling is today.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
The things that they're doing today.
When you think about the modern style,
yeah,
who do you think the first guy you saw do that was?
The modern style of wrestling? Well,
yeah.
I guess it would be the Young Bucks. Would that be?
No, but I'm saying like when you remember wrestling changing, like just to be faster, like was it Bret Hart? Was it Shawn Michaels? Was it Rey Mysterio? Was it?
Oh, it was the cruiserweights, right? Rey Mysterio, Dean Malenko, Eddie Guerrero.
So you'd say 96?
Yeah, right.
Okay,
yeah.
That is interesting.
Yeah, yeah, we had great cruiserweights, didn't we? I mean,
no doubt.
When you go back and look at it, I mean, obviously Hogan and Savage and those big stars put the eyes on it, but what made the shows great were the cruiserweights.
No doubt.
Yeah.
Well, hey, so I know you don't give a shit, but how about Georgia beating Florida in the Jags Stadium? Like, that's kind of cool that, your Georgia Bulldogs play where the Jags play once a year. That's pretty neat. I don't think we talk about that often enough, just knowing your history and your family's history with Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And now, of course, you and your son both work for the same organization that owns the Jags. That's
weird.
Fun.
That is fun. It's fun. It's I used to, when I worked for the Georgia Bulldogs, I used to hate going to Jacksonville. And it was just not a good place to be because there were a lot of Florida fans. Okay. And now I can look at it and think, I don't have to go down there anymore. And I do go down there to some Jags games where I have a great time, but Georgia, Florida was not really a great time because I was down there to work. I wasn't really down there to have fun and enjoy the game. And believe you me, it's different when you got to work a game than when you're a fan.
A lot of drinking at that game too, isn't it?
Oh, wow, a lot.
Yeah. Like it's legendary for the drinking.
Yeah, and of course they called it at one time the world's largest outdoor cocktail party, and then Georgia and Florida, all the schools got together and say, please don't call it that. That's, we don't want it to be known that. Well, guess what? Too bad. That's what it's known as. Yeah.
You motherfucker, you.
Yeah. So now they sell alcohol at college football games. So there. You know what? They always go where the money is. Schools will always go where the money is. Always. But anyway, now Jackson, and they're redoing the stadium, right?
Yeah. What do you think about that?
I think it's cool. I think it is a solid piece of evidence that, the Khan family want the Jaguars to work in Jacksonville.
Oh yeah.
There was always this rumor that, they're going to go and send them to London. And yes, they have a London connection.
Well, and they do. I hope they do that.
No, they're not going to do that. But I don't think. But also, just to let you know that for the next 2 years during the stadium renovation, I've heard that the Georgia-Florida game is going to be played 1 year in Atlanta and 1 year in Tampa. I don't know if you've heard that.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, I haven't heard that. Breaking news.
At the NFL stadiums. Yeah. That's the rumors I've heard. So.
Well, no, 411 fuck sheet just reported it as fact.
Yeah. Okay. Antonio Santos said the Redskins are kicking ass, Tony. Redskins are not around anymore in Antonio. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Man, you're pretty upset about that, aren't you?
Yeah. Not only that, they wore all black 2 weeks ago. They looked like a cheap imitation of the Pittsburgh Steelers. What the fuck are we doing? So yeah, the Redskins not around. It has nothing to do to me with political correctness or blah blah blah. It has to do with the end of my childhood. All right, the Oakland A's are gone; they're leaving. The Washington Redskins are done. What else? Reggie Jackson, when he passed away, I don't know what I'll do. Three, two, one. Or 1, 2, 3.
Would you, man, you just got so much hate in your heart, so much
I have
anger.
no hate. I have no hate in my heart.
What was the last time you watched the movie Gran Torino?
I have disgust in my heart, not hate.
Yeah, what's the difference?
Yeah, there's a lot of difference.
Well, I'll tell you what there's no disgust in your life about.
What's
that's that delicious goddamn cereal known as Magic Spoon.
Mm.
As kids, we just can't wait to plop down in front of the TV and eat a big old pile of sugar. And as an adult, we realize we don't need all that sugar. We need some damn protein. And that's when you found out about Magic Spoon. It's a nostalgically delicious cereal. Tastes just like your childhood favorites, but without all the bad shit and all the good shit instead. And if you're already a Magic Spoon fan, we got big news. Magic Spoon has turned their super popular cereal into high protein treats that are light, crispy, and taste just like those classic crunchy cereal bars. These are the perfect on-the-go snack. Double J has told me he leaves some of these in the glove box of his Tahoe, so he's not tempted to eat junk food. If you already know about the cereal from Magic Spoon, every serving has 13 grams of protein, 0 grams of sugar, and 4 grams of net carbs, so you can feel good about what you're eating. The most popular flavors are fruity and cocoa, and there's so many more. And the brand new treats are crispy, crunchy, and airy. An easy way to get 12 grams of protein on the go. And for the first time ever, Magic Spoon treats are available in grocery stores with delicious flavors like marshmallow and chocolatey peanut butter. But I got to tell you, double chocolate, that's where it's at. A double dog dare you to try that and tell me you don't love it. Get $5 off your next order at magicspoon.com/WHW or look for Magic Spoon on Amazon or in your local grocery store. That's magicspoon.com/WHW for $5 off. Magic Spoon, hold on to the dream. Here we go, Tony. You ready for this?
I hope I am.
Nigel McGuinness and Jay Lethal.
All right.
That's what I thought it was, but that is.
That
is him, yeah.
Well, it's hard to. This is like a 2-camera shoot, so it's really hard to tell who's doing what.
Did not remember this haircut.
Yeah. Oh, Bobby tells us that Oklahoma has Alabama on the 23rd. Bobby, Oklahoma has nobody. Okay.
Yeah. Oklahoma's going to get beat out, boy.
They're like 1-4 in the conference. The only teams they're above are Auburn, Kentucky, and Mississippi State. Okay.
I don't know if they're even above any of them.
Yeah.
They might be the worst team in the SEC.
No, I think so. I think that's Mississippi State.
I don't know. I wouldn't bet on Oklahoma State to beat anybody.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, them either. It's like you and that fucking West Virginia bullshit.
Yeah, I know. You, a lie, now available.
Why do you always say that about me?
Because you're a liar.
Compared to what?
Compared to what you just said the other day. And here's Nigel.
Nigel's hair like that's awesome.
Yeah, it is, man. I told him, I said, please spike it blonde when he was going to face Bryan Danielson at Grand Slam.
Why didn't he?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's trying to evolve.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck that.
Is that an iron in his left hand? I believe that's an iron with the Union Jack on it. I know I've said this so many times. I have so much fun with him as an announce team. Just a blast. Well, I have fun with all of them. And hey, I really miss Taz. Come on, Taz. We need you back, buddy.
No doubt.
Yeah, it is an iron.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Let's say you're going to do a road trip.
Okay.
From people who were alive and are no longer alive, people who were alive and still are alive.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You're going to get 4 people in the car with you.
Yeah.
Who are you picking and why?
Okay. 4 people in the car with me.
So it's you and 4 others.
In the car.
Yep. Making towns.
You talking about the wrestling business or anything at all?
Wrestling business.
Okay. Don Callis.
Wow. All time.
Yeah.
Okay. 3 more.
Chris Hero.
Okay.
1
more.
All right. Alex Marvez.
Man, fuck you. I don't even want to do this goddamn show no more.
Okay. All right. Where did he go? Dave, did Conrad drop off?
You asked for it. You poked the bear. You asked for it.
What do you mean I asked for it, you son of a bitch? I didn't ask for anything. He asked for me.
He asked for 4 people.
I did give him. I gave him.
And you didn't put him in the car?
Oh.
Oh my God.
We were talking. I thought we were talking in the wrestling business.
He
I didn't know we were talking. Tell him to go eat a Boca burger and come back quickly, okay?
No, he's really not coming back.
And he doesn't know how to cook a turkey.
Listen here, you motherfucker. I won't take any turkey slander. Hey, I cannot believe you didn't pick Klondike Bill, Dusty Rhodes, Bobby Heenan, Gorilla Monsoon, Mean Gene, Pat Patterson, Bruce Pritchard, Mike Tenay. You didn't pick any of them. You didn't pick JR. You didn't pick Gordon Soley.
Yeah.
You didn't say Lance Russell.
Right.
You didn't say Barry Windham.
Right.
You didn't say Arn Anderson.
Yeah.
You said fucking Alex Marvez.
Yeah.
Goddamn Don Callis.
Right.
Fucking Chris Hero.
Right.
It's just all current AEW backstage guys.
Well, yeah, because that's what we
for you to spice it up, you motherfucker. Why don't you give me an NWA name, a WWF name, a WCW name? Why do you got to name fucking people you jack off every Wednesday?
Oh, I don't know why. If you don't want to hear the answer I give, then don't ask the question, some bitch. Jesus Christ. You need to pick it up too. You need to pick up the intensity here in your voice. You need to pick up the excitement.
Buddy, I'm on cold medicine. I'm good to just be doing this fucking show right now.
Really? Little NyQuil. Yeah, you a little NyQuil. You got any NyQuil suppositories?
Yeah, I got it up my ass right now.
That's right.
I butt chugged the cough syrup beforehand. I'm gonna rub my taint on your face when I see you. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Get ready for that.
Okay. Are we I don't even know if we've got Huntsville on the schedule anymore.
No, why would you come here?
Yeah.
No chance. We're eventually going to get Nigel McGuinness and Jay Lethal.
Let's listen to him talk.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, he dropped it. We missed it. All right. I love Jay Lethal, that long hair, man.
This is going to be a long show. We got 24 minutes of wrestling before we get to the main event. We got to think about what we want to do next week too, Tony. I want to get your feedback. Like Survivor Series 2014, so that'd be WWE 10 years ago. Starrcade 83, a CZW Tournament of Death, some more Ring of Honor. What are you thinking?
Starrcade 83. Haven't we done that before?
I think we maybe did like a Thanksgiving special.
Okay.
I don't know. Stupid ass Silva will find it out.
All right.
By the way, we got some fun bonus episodes we're doing this week, Tony. Those should be fun.
Yeah. When are we going to do them, Conrad?
Whenever you'd like. You know, you're the world traveler, Daddy-O.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to go see my sister at the end of the week.
Oh, in West Virginia?
In Virginia, ULI. And, but I mean, what do we expect? Anybody that lives in Southern Tennessee? Let's see. Maybe we'll have to do it tomorrow. Hello, are you awake?
Yeah, you said maybe we'll do it tomorrow.
Pick the sleep out of your eye. What the hell's going on here?
Yeah, I am trying to get sleep out of my eye. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm on cold medicine. I'm dragging ass, dude. I've been wheezing and shit. This season changing is fucking with me.
Yeah.
Does it bother you?
No.
It's like when the temperature changes, like I get a head cold and I get all this crazy drainage and then it starts giving me a sore throat. And,
yeah.
Woo.
No.
It's like I got fucking brain fog COVID shit right now. It's not that much.
Wow. Nah, it doesn't bother me. At least I don't think it's a change of seasons that bother me. I mean, I know at least once a year I get a sore throat and lose my voice. And hey, Coach Keith Morrison has showed up at 11:05 Eastern Time. An hour into the freaking show.
Well, that's okay.
Mark Nelson's here as well.
He's trying to put that evil on me. And us with that. Hey, it's COVID.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, the reason we mentioned Survivor Series 2014, is John Moxley taking on Bray Wyatt. We got the Bunny teaming with Adam Rose to take on Heath Slater and Titus O'Neil. AJ Lee versus Nikki Bella. And the main event is Team Cena with John Cena, Dolph Ziggler, Big Show, Eric Rowan, and Ryback taking on Seth Rollins, Kane, Mark Henry, Rusev, and Luke Harper, who you know is Brody Lee.
Mm-hmm.
But after that match, we see the debut of Sting.
I think that's worth watching.
Yeah. And then you got Starrcade 83 and Flair for the Gold. Of course, that's a dog collar match between Piper and Valentine. And then the steel cage match between Ric Flair and Harley Race for the NWA title.
Yeah. And we've got Kevin Sullivan and the Purple Haze going up against Scott McGee and someone. And that's when Kevin Sullivan gave Scott McGee his first blade job.
Did you know I'm related to Scott McGee now?
Really?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead. You've been lying all night. You might as well start with that one. Go ahead.
Scott McGee married Leslie's sister.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or cousin, whatever.
So you're in-laws.
Megan's related to Scott McGee.
Your in-laws, yeah. I get it.
It's really fucking weird, dude, that on some level I'm related to Ric Flair, Charlotte Flair, David Flair, Scott McGee, Tony Schiavone.
Well, yeah. Maybe.
I mean, you're like my bonus dad.
Bonus dad.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Tony Schiavone, your bonus dad. So glad you could join us on What Happened When Monday night. We come to you live each and every Monday night after Raw is off the air. So hope you will join us each and every Monday for that.
What about that?
Maybe some Mondays where I'm cannot do it, but most Mondays I will be available. As a matter of fact, like next Monday. I can do next Monday, but I'll be at my sister's house, and I have a feeling the internet's going to be lousy.
Yeah, I mean, you can't get good internet in West Virginia. Everybody knows that.
Virginia, Conrad.
That's what I said, bud.
Virginia. So probably next week we're going to do bonuses. Okay. Which is pretty good stuff. You guys can relive some of the great moments of this great program that brought me back into professional wrestling, screaming and kicking.
Or next week, by the way, we're going to have Tony. Right? I guess it's not next week, but in the coming weeks, as we get closer to Thanksgiving, as we do every year around Thanksgiving, we're going to have Tony spread his butt cheeks for you all once again.
Yep. And gobble like a turkey. I hope you stay awake for the remainder of the show, Conrad.
I really wanted to talk to you about the turkey because
you don't know how to cook one?
I wanted to ask your opinion on this.
Okay.
Are you in the loop on turkey ass, deep fried turkey ass?
Not at all.
So Bruce Pritchard's been talking about deep fried turkey ass for quite a while.
Well, there's bullshit coming out right now. When you say
go ahead. Yokozuna used to eat the deep fried turkey ass. And what he would do is he would drag it through Hellman's mayonnaise. And he just loved it.
Okay. Anyway, Nigel, we're having a pretty good.
Get you some.
Okay, we're having a pretty good match right now.
Not as good as fried turkey ass.
Okay, Nigel McGuinness, he showed the victory sign and then he popped everybody the bird. Okay.
Megan Nelson just says turkey tank. Buddy, that's it.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Man, I think you could really make some money with a name like that. Turkey tank.
Really?
Yeah.
Of all the things you think of that can make money, that's the thing you think can make a lot of money?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What if we did all animal taints? What if we just did taints are us? And you could get like turkey tank, pig tank, lizard tank, snake tank.
Lizard taint.
You can get it ready for Thanksgiving. Just in time for Thanksgiving. Goddamn, I love Chris McDonald. How about Megan Nelson suggests, what if you rock some turkey tank tacos? Dude, tank tacos are awesome.
Yeah.
That is a great name, tank tacos.
Oh, Jesus.
You can make it a food truck, and every day you've got different taints.
I'd like to apologize to my broadcast partner, Nigel McGuinness, and the great, what's the other kid's name?
Jay Lethal, motherfucker.
I know it is. The great Jay Lethal for this stupid commentary during this very, very well structured match.
Hey, what about James Elkry? Family, gather around this tank. I'm so very thankful for everyone being here.
Yeah.
Megan Nelson says you could even have Grundle gravy.
Wow, Nigel kicked him upside down. How about that?
Huh? Would your grundle gravy be brown or white, Tony?
Okay. Could we track the audio here?
Yeah.
For the love of God.
The tree alone, his exposed back paid the price.
Oh, Nigel showing that training with David Beckham paying off.
He's got lethal, elevates him to the top. Holds on to the top rope. Over top goes Nigel, all the way across the ring, back to that headstand. And this time, Lethal wastes no time chopping away at the chest.
That's the second time that Nigel's done that headstand.
He loves it.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out why he does it now.
You should have him do it at the commentary desk.
Yeah, just stand on his head at the commentary desk.
Dude, it'd be badass.
It would be, wouldn't it?
So, Tony, what are you doing for Thanksgiving this year or Thanksgiving? Do you have any plans?
Yes, I do.
Let's hear about them.
Yeah, they're private.
Man, we've just been talking about your cock and nuts for the better part of the last hour.
We haven't. No, you may have mentioned them now and then, but we haven't been talking about it. Okay.
All right.
This is horrible. Yeah. What we turned Thanksgiving into during this great matchup.
Yeah.
I can't believe Jay Lethal's got all this hair either. Yeah. My God.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Yeah. Oh, wait, before you go.
Yeah. Before you go.
Do you want to do the Amazing Kind commercial this week?
Yeah, let me find the copy. Okay. You always have the copy. I never have the copy. So.
Yeah, just check your chat.
Check my chat. Okay. Check my chat. Okay. All right. You ready?
I'm ready whenever you are.
Hey, fans. Tony Schiavone along with Conrad Thompson, my friend. And, of course, we're going to talk about one of our great sponsors who's been with us for many, many months now, even last couple of years, and that's The Amazing Kind. It's a plant-based pain relief balm, creams, gel for your muscles and joints, infused oils for mood support, which Conrad really needs, and sleep, which he doesn't, obviously, because he's getting ready to fall asleep at any time. Only at theamazingkind.com. Let me repeat that website once again. It's very important. Only at theamazingkind, that's one word.com. Buy now at theamazingkind.com, and you'll get 20% off all orders with the promo code WRESTLE. That's right, the promo code WRESTLE. If you're watching on YouTube, you see it right there, WRESTLE. For those of you who don't know how to spell wrestle, what are you doing listening to this podcast? By the way, your body will thank you. The Amazing Kind offers a wide range of high-quality tropical balms, creams, and gels for muscles and joint relief, along with infused oils and soft gels for mood support and sleep. The Amazing Kind infused oils are made of all-natural, sun-grown hemp and infused with nutrient-dense MCT oil. The founder used to work in wrestling. That's right. He was in the wrestling business. He was a producer/editor at the WWE, working on commercials and marketing. So he's one of us. Please, fans, don't forget, it's all topical CBD products, balms, creams, or gels. And of course, you can use them after sports, workouts, or physical activity to help muscle recovery. That's right. That's the topicals. And don't forget, you can also have many of those infused oils from all natural sun-grown hemp infused with nutrient-dense MCT oil. That's The Amazing Kind. Once again, theamazingkind.com. You get 20% off with all orders with promo code WRESTLE. Your body and WHW Monday will thank you.
Well, the amazing kind of taint.
Wow, man.
And here we go, man. Rodrick Strong and Jimmy Rave. Jimmy Rave has Prince Nana and Jade Chung with him.
Wow.
Strong is hot off winning Survival of the Fittest. And these guys are going to go 13 minutes and 47 seconds. It's going to be a good match. And Mark Nelson wants to know, Tony?
Yeah.
You ever get your rescue dog or no?
Not yet. No.
Damn it.
No, I was
Getting
I got
cold
to
feet?
well, I got to fly out to Seattle to get it, and I just haven't had a chance to fly out to Seattle. That's all.
Oh, so you're actually just going to do your job?
Yeah, I'm actually going to just do my job.
Wow.
How's that sound to you?
I can't believe you just do your job.
Yeah, and that's something. Okay. Why don't you do a job?
Hey, by the way, I am doing a job. I just want to let everybody know, and we're not going to talk about it, but I know that there's a lot of craziness in internet wrestling community at times, and
Yeah, right.
a lot of tribalism and nonsense like that.
Yeah.
And I see Tony Khan taking some L's and people dumping on him here and there.
Yeah.
And I just want to encourage everybody. I know that you don't really know all the things that happen with Tony Schiavone and Tony Khan and all the Tonys and AEW behind the scenes, but Tony Khan's a good dude who helps a lot of people. And I just saw even more acts of kindness this past week that you'll never hear about, and we're not going to talk about him here. But he's just a genuinely good dude. And the idea that people are going to dump on him because he has a different taste in wrestling than they do is a little silly. Like, I'm not here to, give him a high five on the show or anything, but I am saying I've seen him do some really, really nice stuff for people just in the last week or so that nobody will ever hear about or know about.
Right.
He's a good dude.
Right.
I just think he's treated unfairly at times online.
Yeah. And, a lot of people are. And we just have to resign ourselves to the fact that that's what it's going to be like, and it's not going to change. So as much as you say, hey, don't do this, don't do that, it's not going to change. So just throw your hands up in the air. What amazes me about, I guess it shouldn't amaze me. And this from, what year is this from again?
2005, 19 years ago.
So 19 years ago, just how different people look,
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you can still tell that they're them, but like Rodrick Strong is a little bit heavier here and just different. That's all.
And isn't it crazy to think that Jimmy Rave's no longer with us?
Yeah, it is. And it's crazy to think a lot of the people we work with back in the WCW days are no longer with us. We talk so much. You and I have watched matches here on WHW, and the whole ring was filled up with people no longer around, right?
Yeah.
Referees and wrestlers and, geez, just amazing. And it really is. But, the business evolves. Who's this referee here? Should I know him? Do you know him?
Todd Sinclair.
Todd Sinclair?
I think so.
Okay.
I can't really tell from right here.
Yeah, Dave, next time I'll just play the video from here.
Yeah, the little herky jerky's getting after me.
Yeah. I mean, we're staying up on time here. I mean, but yeah, it's getting really herky jerky. But you know what?
Hey, speaking of herky jerky,
yeah.
Why are your Thanksgiving plans secretive? Are you going to the White House?
No, just got some people coming over that I think.
Oh, I got you. Okay, yeah. You don't want to talk about how I'm not invited to something else. I understand.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, why would I be?
Yeah. Why would you want to come to some place that really has good turkey when you get eat that old dry bird at your house?
The only dry birds around here downstairs at your house on Facebook.
Hold on. So Conrad, no, Conrad, why would I want to come to? Why would you want to come here, eat a good turkey, and eat an old dry bird at your house? And you say
the only dry bird around here is downstairs on Facebook. There you go.
That's right.
Hey, it's really. I mean, I'm glad we're watching Old School Ring of Honor, but when it's like all good performers and good stuff. It's really hard for us to
to
make
shit
fun
on
and shit on it.
right. It really is.
So fuck it, we'll shit on Silva.
Okay, that's easy. Brett Patrick want to know, seen any good movies or television shows? Conrad, what are you watching?
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
No, I mean, I'm watching the Aaron Hernandez thing on FX.
Okay.
There's like 2 episodes left.
Right, I've seen that.
I just watched season 1 of The Detroiters.
The Detroiters? Where's that on?
Oh, it's so good. It's on Netflix now. It was on Comedy Central.
Okay.
Kevin Nash has a cameo.
Oh, very cool.
It's fantastic. I didn't know that. Then what was the other thing that we recently watched not that long ago? It's pretty good. Oh, but it's about baseball, so you'd hate it. But it was about the 2004 Red Sox.
Yeah, I wouldn't watch that.
Yeah, it was really, really good.
Yeah. I also, well, of course, I've been watching a lot of British TV, and I know Conrad, you don't like it at all.
No, I hate all of it. I hate it so much.
Yeah.
Hope it dies in fire.
Yeah. Been watching a show called The Bay.
Oh, I'd rather kill myself.
Yeah, it's a really good detective whodunit type show.
Oh, rather jack off
that. And I watched Shetland before that. Another good whodunit British show.
Shit on Shetland.
Yeah. Really like British TV a lot.
I hope it dies of cancer.
Yeah, it may. But I like it.
Hey, have you seen Terrifier 3? Antonio Santos says it's good. I know that they show penis getting blown to smithereens and flopping around and things like that. And Chris Jericho's in it. So,
hey, wait a minute, a penis getting blown to smithereens and flopping.
That's the way it was described on Howard Stern. They did a whole play-by-play.
Oh God!
Have you seen the extended cut of RoboCop back in the day where RoboCop shot the guy's dick off?
No, I've not seen that.
Oh yeah, they show the penis getting exploded.
Oh wow!
I mean, I think exploding penis is really what we need on the big screen.
Yeah. Wow. No, I don't like. I just don't like the gore. I don't like the gore.
Al Gore with the hanging chads?
No, not that. No, I don't like the. Yeah. Don't like the gore.
Hey, we didn't talk about it.
Okay.
I know you hate everybody and everything.
Yeah.
But the Dodgers are the world champions.
Yeah. Mixed emotions because I was always kind of a Yankees guy, but I think I mentioned this before. Freddie Freeman played for the Gwinnett Braves in 2010. So I've known Freddie for many years, and what he did in the World Series, MVP, 4 home runs, the big grand slam, walk-off grand slam in game 1, couldn't happen to a better guy. One of the nicest guys ever in baseball. So I was actually very happy for him. Did not watch a pitch of it, though. Not one pitch.
Well, people are going to talk about that 5th inning collapse, the New York Yankees, for a long, long time.
Yeah, I've heard about that. All right. There you go. That's what it is. That's how you win it, not collapsing.
So do you think now that you know that there's penis getting blown to smithereens and flopping around, will you see Terrifier 3?
No, I just think I like hearing about it. It's funny. Ha ha. But no. Mm-mm.
Have you seen the promos for the Saturday Night movie about the creation of Saturday Night Live, the 90 minutes leading up to the first episode?
Yes, I have. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
I'd like to see that.
Yeah, I would too.
Are you going to see Joker, the musical?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think I'm going to either.
I've heard too many bad things about it.
Do you want to see movies?
No, I don't want to see that. Why would I want to see that?
I was just asking. I know sometimes I think to myself, I'd like to go watch an iconic franchise about one of my favorite comic book characters.
Right.
But could we have them do some and then sing songs?
No. Is that what they do in Joker?
If we could get them doing some West Side Story in between.
Oh my God. Are you serious? That's in that movie? Good God.
Yeah. He gets
good
he
God.
gets
Oh Jesus.
right, lots and lots and lots of Silva's got to go through and bleep every time I said that. I'll do better.
Please do it, Dave. Because Conrad hipped up on NyQuil is not a good Conrad.
No, hang on now. That's what happened in the movie. I haven't seen the movie.
Okay.
But that's what happened in the movie.
Yeah. All right. Terrible.
I listen to you. Reagan, that's your Charles Barkley. Terrible.
It's terrible. Now, you know what? I'm really, I think I've said this before. I'm really into to television now where, like, 5 or 6 5 or 6 episodes or 8 episodes make it an entire season. I like that.
I prefer that to a movie.
Yeah, I do too, because you can almost get a movie, right? You get a longer movie, and every episode's a movie in itself, kind of. So
it is, and I think because in a 10 episode season, you can cover 5 times the content you could in one movie, so you can really develop some characters.
Right. Yeah. So this is the next to last match we got to see.
Yeah. Next up is the main event, which is going to be Kenta Kobashi and Samoa Joe, and the crowd is fucking on fire, dude. You're gonna love it.
Well, again, I like anything Samoa Joe does.
Tony, give us some scoops. Give us some backstage AEW drama and dirt. We're all waiting to hear.
Well, you ain't got any from me.
No, just a little bit. Be good.
No, nothing.
All right. Hey, let's talk about some big news, some major news.
Okay.
Over the weekend, Marco Stunt announced that he's retiring.
Okay.
He revealed that his right hip had started rotating inwards, causing his tailbone to be shifted off to the side. That created a whole bunch of pain for him.
Yeah.
The condition has made his right leg weaker and shorter.
Huh.
He's risking further complications. He was told if he continued to wrestle, there was a possibility of being paralyzed. So therefore, he's calling it a career. Man, what a cool trio when he first came onto the scene for AEW.
Right.
I mean, him and Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, the Jurassic Express, that was a fun act.
That was a fun act with the fans, singing the jungle, whatever that song is, Jungle Life song or whatever. It was really cool. And I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear of anybody having to give up what they love because of, injuries or things like that. I'm really sorry to hear that. Well, how about this, man? With a running knee, 1, 2, 3. Wow. Rodrick Strong still with the running knee years later. That still works. Wait a minute. That's not the 1, 2, 3. 1, 2.
No, I thought he was holding up too. I was like,
I don't know. I can't. This stop action. I can't tell.
It's all Silva's fault. Can we agree on that?
Yeah, I think so. So the match still goes on. Anyway, so best wishes.
It's like a 72-minute match.
Yeah. Best wishes to Marco Stunt. I hope he goes through life pain-free. And I know it's not easy because I have aches and pains as well, and I never took a bump in my life. And never plan to.
I don't know why, but I always get in the mood this time of year to go watch an old Survivor Series. But in my opinion, when you go back and you watch those old Survivor Series, it feels like the best part is Vince McMahon's introduction in the beginning.
Right.
The actual cards themselves are just kind of meh.
Yeah.
What did you think of that concept? Teams of 5 strive to survive.
Well, you know what? I thought it was an effort to do something different that you hadn't seen, and I got to give him credit for that. But I really don't think it worked. I mean, it didn't. I think we finally got a winner.
Oh yeah, the lights are up.
Yeah.
Rodrick Strong. There it is.
Yeah.
Looks like it's time for our main event, man. Samoa Joe. Oh, Prince Nana.
Look at Prince Nana go, would you?
They could have helped him with some delicious coffee. Instead, he's just whooping his ass.
I know. Look at him hit the ropes.
Oh, he used to be a worker.
That dance he does, huh?
Oh man. Have you seen Dave Silva do the Prince Nana dance?
No.
Maybe that's what we should do. We want you guys to send us yourself doing the Prince Nana dance. Send it to us on social. Tag us on Twitter at WHW Monday on Twitter.
Okay.
And submit your video of you dancing to the Prince Nana song.
Yeah, we'd love to see it.
We'll play the best one next week here on the show. Get you a little WHW prize pack in the mail. But let's see some of those Prince Nana dances. Have you tried the Prince Nana coffee?
I have not. I don't really drink that much coffee. Who's the girl here? Who's the girl in the ring?
That's your mom.
Oh. So
it's Jade Chung.
Okay. So Dave, if you can do an impromptu Prince Nana dance for us right now.
Wow.
It would help liven up the place that Conrad is drugged down with his there you go. Dave, you got to stand up and swivel them hips, buddy. Come on. There you go.
Well, that made for riveting radio. That was very good.
Yeah.
I know I'm slow, but boy.
Wow. That was good, Dave. Thank you.
Hey, have you seen JBL showing up everywhere?
No, I don't know what you mean by showing up everywhere.
JBL's been on the NWA. He's been on GCW.
Oh.
He's been on TNA.
Yeah, okay.
He's been on AAA.
All right.
He's been on MLW.
Okay. Well, you know what
he just did he's been OVW. He did something over the weekend.
Yeah. Isn't that have to do with them starting to go out and do more independent stuff or getting independent schools? You saw that press release.
I don't think he's with WWE.
Oh, he's not. Okay.
I think he's just, I don't know what he's doing.
Okay.
I find it interesting though. He's just showing up everywhere.
Huh. Maybe he's trying to get in a little extra money.
Yeah, I don't think he needs that.
I don't think he needs that either. But just spitballing here.
He showed up at JCW though, which by the way, I gotta give a shout out to the Insane Clown Posse, man. I was so impressed with their stuff. And to know that Kerry Morton is helping book and put all that together.
Right.
But yeah, all of a sudden, the former JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield, running around, hitting motherfuckers with the clothesline from hell. Lariats left and right for everybody in JCW. Did you ever go to one of those gathering of the Juggalos for the Insane Clown Posse?
No, I never did.
I think we got to get you doing that. I think you'd love it.
Huh. I heard they did a good job with their shows.
Yeah. I mean, listen, I enjoyed it. There was like, I think I mentioned this. There was 8 matches in 90 minutes.
Yeah.
So like it was a tight show. Like you saw a lot of action and it was bang, 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 bang.
Yeah. Okay, so I want to get to hear Bobby Cruz's ring announce on this last match.
Let's do it. Yeah, we'll track it until we hear music and then we'll show
Here we go. Okay. He didn't introduce Kobayashi, did he?
No, he hasn't introduced anybody. This is Samoa Joe coming out first.
Okay. Did he say Pro Wrestling Noah?
Yep.
Okay.
Because that's who Kobashi worked for.
Okay.
So it's a Pro Wrestling Noah / ROH relationship.
Okay, cool.
Sort of like how AEW and New Japan swap talent or what have you.
Mm-hmm. Which has been very, very good for us.
There's a controversial exchange in this match, Tony. I'm surprised you've never seen.
Okay. All right.
You'll know it when you see it.
An exchange.
Yep.
Okay. Do you mean exchange of blows?
You've seen lots of tributes to it.
Oh. I doubt if I'll pick it up.
Well, what you're going to see is probably the first one that a lot of the people who you've seen do it are trying to sort of recreate or pay an homage to.
Oh, okay.
This version of Samoa Joe was my favorite, dude.
Really?
Yeah. 0405 Samoa Joe beats all for me. All right, let's track it here. I don't want to get a copyright strike, but I just wanted you to get the vibe. I mean, they're trying to present this as a big deal because it was a big deal.
Right.
And I know that some of our listeners really don't understand exactly the gravity of this, but at this point, Samoa Joe was regarded as being one of, if not the very best wrestler in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Bryan Danielson and Samoa Joe certainly were in that conversation from America's standpoint. CM Punk has just left to join WWE's developmental program.
Right.
And Kenta Kobashi was being heralded after Misawa as being the greatest wrestler of all time.
Okay.
The most well-reviewed, some of the best matches of the 80s and 90s, maybe more five-star matches than anybody at that point. So if you grew up a strong-style Japanese wrestling fan, this is an unbelievable opportunity to, A, see Samoa Joe versus a guy like that, much less that guy in America. You know, this isn't happening for WCW or ECW or the WWE. It's Ring of Honor in a hotel ballroom in New York City. And here he is, the greatest wrestler in the world, Kenta Kobashi. Let's track it. Look at it for now. They're about to hook it up. The referee's doing the final count downs. I mean, the vibe, the energy. I hope everybody listening to this has an opportunity to see a wrestling show in a crowd like that. I know that everybody wants to be at the big stadium shows and the big dome shows, and there's all the big ramps and lighting and pyro, and I get that. But the sheer energy that I experienced at ECW shows and Ring of Honor shows and NXT shows, where it's like 800 to 1,500 people, man, there's just nothing like it, Tony. Like when everybody is as into it as these 800 are here, the energy that comes out of the crowd is just electric.
Yeah, and their response to Kobayashi is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I mean, they chanted Kobayashi, or however they did it. It was tremendous. And, you know, James O'Cora, I want to know, is there anything better than a hot crowd? Hot crowd makes everybody better. It makes the the wrestlers, the referee, they're more into it with a hot crowd. The cameramen are. We are as announcers. It just makes everybody better. So, yeah, there's nothing like it.
You going to read Adam DeMoy's comment?
Yeah. Oh, is that Adam DeMoy?
Yeah.
I thought it was. Who's this guy named Adam? That's a troll, and it's Adam DeMoy. I didn't realize it was him. Well,
read the comment and tell me if you think it's Adam DeMoy.
Yeah. Don't worry, Conrad AEW will be in National Guard Armory soon enough. Right? Yeah, that's Adam DeMoy.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
that's Adam DeMoy, and
his last name, but I read it, and 2 + 2,
equals shithead.
Yeah,
right. And listen, Adam DeMoy saw Bigfoot, so you know how much credence he's got in the world.
Wonder if that means he's also seen Bigfoot's dick. By the way, be sure to check out our new shirt called I've seen Bigfoot's dick. Available now on sportsreels.com. We've also got Tony Schiavone is my baby, is my bonus dad.
Yeah.
That, and I've seen Bigfoot's dick. Available now on lowestrules.com.
Oh, Lord.
Silva, jump on if you don't mind and show us with your hands and try to describe in as great a detail as you can what you think
don't do this.
Drawing of Bigfoot's dick would be.
No,
like.
Don't. Come on. We're running out of shit to do. Come on, Dave. Just.
Oh, that's easy. That's easy. I got a visual aid.
Oh, Lord.
Check this out for everybody at home. Big thermos.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Dave.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dave.
See you guys.
For those of you just listening on the podcast, he's got that thermos up to his mouth now. Now he's hugging it like it's his best friend. And now he's putting it in his mouth again and he's kissing it.
I love you.
Stop, Dave. Stop. Go to bed. Dave Silva, everybody.
Bad Money Slim admits that he too is a hairy hog watcher.
All right, we are getting into uncharted waters here. Have we seen this exchange that I will know when I see it?
Nope.
Okay.
Antonio Santos says he's seen Bigfoot's pubes.
Yeah, well, I'm knowing Antonio Santos would not surprise me.
Do you think, hypothetically, Bigfoot would ever use a blue chew?
No, I don't think so.
That'd be wild, though, wouldn't it?
It wouldn't be wild. Where would he get one? Rumming through the trash? I don't know.
No, he'd do it online.
No. Oh, okay.
With his Bigfoot Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Now, Adam says it was a female Bigfoot.
Okay, there you go.
I wonder if female Bigfoot kept that thing hairy or what we were doing.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can we go back to the match here? Would you stop? NyQuil, it's not for everyone.
Oh God damn. I think it's time to track it.
Okay.
What do you think of that, Tony?
That was the exchange?
No.
All right.
That was
pretty damn cool, though.
I like the black mats here. I know you don't like the black mats. I like the black mats.
I don't like them at all.
I think it looks cool.
It may look cool, but it's not TV friendly.
But they're not on TV, you see?
Well, what are the cameras doing there then? Were they on radio?
No, they're on DVD.
Okay.
That's a little low-key shit right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, track it.
Pretty cool, man.
What are you thinking of these different exchanges? wear it out for a few seconds, take a break, do it again.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the pacing.
I do too. I listen, and I like the fact that Joe will. Wow, great jumping knee. Joe will chop, and then he'll kick.
Yes.
Right, and not just go back and forth and chop and chop and chop. So
it feels more like a real fight.
Yeah, of course it does. And here they are on the flow.
He's going to sit him down. You got to track this. The Olay kick coming.
What's that?
The Olay kick.
The Olay kick.
Yep.
Okay. Is that what that's called? I like it. Olay kick.
Yeah.
Gonna do it again.
The Olay kick.
I'll be Kobayashi met time in the chop. I certainly hope Joe gets back soon. I guess he's been doing some work on a TV show. Not so sure which one it is, but what a pro.
Hey, man, tickets are on sale right now for AEW at AEWTIX.com. And if you use the promo code VOTE, you get 40% off. They've got a lot of great seats available as we march closer and closer to AEW Full Gear. Going to be here before you know it at the end of the month. And, of course, AEW always over-delivers on pay-per-view. And it's an interesting time to be an AEW fan over the weekend. We saw Ricochet show up in New Japan. We even had a Kenny Omega sighting. Man, I love seeing some stars of AEW at a New Japan show.
Yeah,
that's fun stuff. Ricochet back in New Japan. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I've been checking in with Kenny periodically and seeing how he's getting along, and his spirits seem pretty good. And hopefully he'll get back in the ring very soon. It was a very serious illness that he had.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. And it's not what you would expect when you think about wrestlers and all the different crazy things they do in the ring, and
correct,
and the different bumps that they take. You think it would be, something that would be.
Let's track it here.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Well, honey, what do you think of the way the crowd here in America is responding to him with so much, really polite applause? Obviously they're reacting, they're getting loud, but I think just the clapping is super respectful.
Yeah, I think it shows that that a lot of these fans watch Japanese wrestling, right?
Yes.
Yeah, and are swayed by that. I was interested to discover, as we were listening there for a short period of time, that there's no commentary on this match, or they're just.
Yeah, no, there is none.
Yeah.
They wanted you to just, they're laying out just so you can really experience it.
Yeah. Jimmy Crockett told me that. I think maybe I mentioned this to you when we were first doing, not necessarily pay-per-views, but we were doing closed circuit.
Yeah.
And we would put the closed circuit big screen in other arenas in the Carolinas, like Spartanburg, Greenville, Charlotte, wherever. He said lay out because they're watching a match. They're not watching a TV show. They wanted to give them that in-match experience. So on Starcades, we tried to talk less.
Let's track it here.
Okay.
Damn. You think, Tony?
Huh?
It's got a big fight feel, doesn't it, buddy?
Yes, it does.
It feels like you're watching something of consequence.
Yeah, it feels like you're involved in a big time fight that has implications internationally. Kobayashi looks great too, by the way.
He does, doesn't he? I mean, he
Yeah.
looks like a thick, burly dude.
Yeah, man, he looks like. And they put some time in on this match too, as well, right?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of time.
Yeah.
A lot of people said it was a match of the year candidate. It got 4 3/4 stars in the Observer.
4 3/4 stars. Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that something? What would have made this a 5-star match? I don't get that quarter star. I mean, if it's
It needed Will Ospreay.
I guess I don't know what would have, I don't know. I'm not so sure.
Well, Tony, what else is happening in AEW these days? Give us some pro tips for people who maybe are lapsed fans and they're not able to watch on a weekly basis. What are some things going on in AEW right now that you would recommend to somebody who's looking to check it out?
Well, the arrival of Bobby Lashley on Wednesday, and Tony Khan had announced that he hasn't signed Bobby as of yet, and hopes to have him signed by this coming Wednesday. So we'll see. John Moxley and his Death Riders and what they've been doing. The fact that that Wheeler Yuta has kind of become John Moxley's whipping boy, for lack of a better term. The determination and resurgence of a very focused Orange Cassidy, and Mercedes Moné and Chris Statlander, and for the TBS Championship. A lot going on with the efforts of Daniel Garcia. So that's kind of what's going on in AEW as far as storylines are concerned.
And of course, we're having a lot of fun every Monday night here at WHW Monday. Hope you'll check us out at patreon.com/WHW Monday. We do not one, but 2 pieces of bonus content each and every month that are exclusive to the WHW Monday Patreon. Pretty excited about this. This is going to be a lot of fun, these bonus episodes that we're doing this month, Tony. And I got to tell you, this Monday night action, even when I'm not on NyQuil, it's a lot of fun. I like the vibe and the atmosphere. It feels like we have a lot more people who can attend our live recordings, and it's just a much more fun experience on a Monday night. This was a great pivot. Good job, Tony.
Well, I got to thinking about this, and this is not necessarily my call on this. This is kind of a call with everybody. We decided on this, but this is the time of night that I really function, right?
Yeah.
Because early mornings sometimes just doesn't work for me, because I work 8 o'clock Eastern time, even before that, in the afternoons on through midnight. So there's a muscle buster, wasn't it?
Oh, he kicked out.
Yeah. Guys, we all know that confidence can take you far in life. That's especially true in the bedroom, especially when it's time to step up to the plate. And that's where Blue Chew comes in. We've been talking about Blue Chew for, since WHW was created. That's because Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis, but in chewable tablets. And here's the key, at a fraction of the cost. It's very simple. You sign up at BlueChew.com, consult with one of their licensed medical providers, and once you're approved, you'll receive your prescription within days. And the best part, it's done online. So no visit to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Blue Chew tablets made right here in the USA and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. So if you could benefit from extra confidence when it's time to perform, chew it and do it. Have better sex. We've got a special deal for our listeners as we come to you from the Blue Chew studios. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code WHW at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping. That's BlueChew.com, promo code WHW to receive your first month for free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. We thank Blue Chew, as always, for sponsoring What Happened When.
I mean, he's going to have to hit him with Bigfoot's dick if he wants to finish this one, Tony.
So anybody ever
Can you suggest that as a finishing maneuver for someone? Like what if Big Justice? What if when he hits his finish on QT Marshall at Full Gear? What if you call it Bigfoot's dick?
Yeah. I don't think that would fly.
What if he went boom? That's a double chocolate chunk Bigfoot's dick. Boom. What would this Kobashi Joe match get from you on the boom or doom scale?
I'm sorry, say that again.
On the boom or doom scale?
Yeah, what about it?
Does Kobashi and Joe get a boom or a doom?
Boom. Yes, they get a boom.
Well, did you see that P. Diddy spent his 55th birthday in jail?
Did he really?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't care.
Tell us about your favorite Diddy party, Tony.
Hey, I don't care about him one way or the other.
When was the last time you covered your whole body in baby oil?
Don't think I've ever done that, Conrad. How about you?
Could you do it this weekend?
No, I couldn't do it this weekend.
What about next weekend?
I won't do it at all. So don't go through the weekends. Have we seen this exchange yet? I've been looking for this. Have I missed it?
What about the weekend after that?
No.
Tony, they just did the Eddie Kingston, I'm going to chop you in the corner 1,000 times spot.
Oh, that's the one?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think they were going to do? Pull a fucking gun out?
I didn't know what they're going to. I mean, you set it up as something really phenomenal, and I just guys chopping each other, right?
Well, everybody in AEW does that spot now.
Well, yeah, chop, 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 chop.
And this is where they got it. By the way, congratulations to Private Party. What a cool story that was.
Well, wasn't it great?
Really happy for them. You know, this has been a long time coming. A lot of people thought it was going to happen in 2019. Better late than never. It finally happened. Shout out to those guys. Good riddance to the Young Bucks. Damn dirty heels.
Yeah. I was very, and I talked to Isaiah after the show. I said, there you go, buddy. Actually, I probably talked to him. I talked to him on Saturday after they won. And I said, see, you just never know in this business that what can happen if you just hang in there. Sometimes they don't give you the ball, and you just got to hang in there. And sometimes they do, and that's the way it is. A lot of kids don't realize this, that you just sometimes your number's called. You just got to stay with it. Yeah,
track it.
Okay, track it. Here we go. There we go. Machine gun chops. Tremendous.
Look at the chest. Listen to the crowd. I mean, the chops were thunderous, but the ovation for the chops. What a cool spot.
Yeah, the fans were into this. And it's probably, you think that's the first time they've seen those rapid fire
in person? Yes.
Yeah, machine gun chops. Half and half.
Yeah, they had been seeing that done on All Japan tapes, Noah tapes.
Right.
But nobody had seen it in person.
Right.
Look at Joe grabbing the ropes to survive. That's a thick boy right there.
You're not kidding, it is.
Here comes those big forearms. By the way, this feels like one of the original Mighty Men slapping meat or whatever the hell they call it.
And to cover, I think a cover is just kind of, it's only a 2 count. Cover's kind of after the thought here, man. It's not about the 1, 2, 3. It's about the competition. These two big guys going at it.
I hope one day we get to watch Homicide and Steve Corino in a barbed wire match from Ring of Honor. I think you'll love it.
You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a Homicide match. And I know, Eddie loves him. That's his man. And I've met Homicide a couple times. He's really a cool dude.
Yeah.
He really is. But I'd love to see something from him. Again, this stuff that I was,
Yeah, you missed.
That I missed. I mean, we talked about, I've talked about this so many times, and I've even talked to Nigel about this. There it is. Yep.
Track it. There you go, Tony. One of the biggest matches in Ring of Honor history, a bona fide match of the year candidate, 4 3/4 stars. Of course, if it would have happened to Japan, it probably would have broken the scale. But still, what a fun match. What a major moment in Ring of Honor history. You can catch all the major moments from Ring of Honor history when you join the Honor Club. You can get all the information right now at watchroh.com. That's where you'll find a who's who, and I mean it. Whether it's Samoa Joe or Jay Lethal or Kenta Kobashi or Loki or Homicide or Steve Corino or Raven or CM Punk or Bryan Danielson or Nigel McGuinness or Roderick Strong or Austin Aries or Chris Sabin or Alex Shelley or Claudio Castagnoli or Eddie Kingston or Chris Hero or Necro Butcher. Just on and on and on, including Seth Rollins and so many others, AJ Styles and so many more. It is a who's who of professional wrestling. Every great wrestler in America over the last 25 years went through Ring of Honor, including some of your favorites like Eddie Guerrero. And all that footage is available now for one low price at watchroh.com. And I hope that if you enjoyed this, you'll go check it out. Like, I appreciate that Tony Khan is keeping the brand alive, but I absolutely loved Ring of Honor in 04 and 05 and 06. And I think you will too. So go check it out at watchroh.com. But Tony, right now, it looks like it's about that time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is about that time. And tonight's podcast has been brought to you in part by NyQuil. The NyQuil that's been up Conrad's ass the entire 2 hours of this program.
Sorry.
And of course, sometimes we really hope that it will go up the ass of Dave Silva.
Yes.
But we know that Dave Silva is hanging on that big thermos and keeps his mouth on it all night. For Conrad, for Dave Silva, I'm Tony Schiavone. We're desperately out of time. See you next week on What Happened When. We come to you each and every Wednesdays on Cumulus with One, but Mondays we come to you ad-free exclusively on
Patreon, patreon.com/WHW Monday. And of course, adfreeshows.com.